Good morning vlog, what is up? It is Saturday morning and I decided to start a vlog because I need to get my life together a little bit and everything is kind of a mess right now. Literally, the apartment is a mess. I'm kind of a mess right now. I got dressed and I put on makeup today because I kind of wanted to give myself the boost because I've heard that when you're like dressed and ready for the day, you kind of do more, and usually weekends are for pajamas for me, and so are weekdays, to be fair. But yeah, I figured this maybe could help a little bit. I also want to give you some life updates on how I've been feeling lately, but first I do want to say, I know I very recently posted a vlog about an incident that happened on the strip, and I am really appreciative of the response that I got from you guys. Everyone was super supportive. I cried a lot reading your stories in the comments, and I'm really glad that I posted that video, even though I did have some people not so thrilled with me for posting that video. Overall, I hope that it helps somebody. You know, I don't think that it's an uncommon occurrence that happens to people. And I just wanted to share my experience because I was just really impressed by the way that people here took it very seriously. And I don't know, it gave me honestly a lot of hope. I know I was upset in that video, but it did make me feel a little bit hopeful that, you know, we could make a better future for ourselves. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that, but I'm doing totally okay. I'm doing fine in regards to that, but I do want to give you some general life updates. But yeah, I need to do a little to-do list of what I want to get done today, what I want to accomplish. But before that, I did buy a few things that I wanted to share with you, a little haul. So let me do that first. We're sitting on the other side of the island now. So I got 3 packages that I want to show you, 2 of which I bought, 1 of which is PR. I bought some posters from Redbubble. Not too many, but I don't actually know if I shared it in a vlog, but I started putting up some prints in my office space that I just thought would be nice to look at while I'm on my computer. And I felt like I was missing a couple, so I decided to buy some. So here they are. There was like a coupon that I had, so I was gonna just get 1 or 2, but I ended up getting 3, but they're not that expensive, and also I'm supporting artists. But yeah, here's the first one. It's kind of like a little Visit Mustafar poster. So it says Mustafar, Volcanic Planet, Outer Rim Territories, and it's actually got like the little lightsaber battle. So if you listen to the podcast, you know that I am now watching Star Wars for the first time and I love it. I liked the prequel trilogy. Honestly, it's my favorite, and I will say that this was my favorite lightsaber battle in all of Star Wars. I mean, I've only seen 10 movies, which sounds like a lot, but there's a lot of Star Wars content. So yeah, I thought that would be pretty cool. And also all of my prints are kind of in like the blue color territory, and I thought it would be nice to have just like a little pop of something else. I also got this metallic print. It's gonna be so reflective. But yeah, this is a metallic print of Tui and La from Avatar: The Last Airbender. I had another print of them, but it was not like a good quality print, and when we moved, it got bent, and I've had it under a book trying to kind of flatten out a little bit, but it still doesn't look great and you can see the crease, so I thought I would get a higher quality print of it. And yeah, I absolutely love it. It's super reflective, but in real life it's like got this nice metallic shine to it, so I think it's really stunning. And then the last print that I got is actually, this is gonna surprise people, but this is actually the print that I went to buy, and then I figured I would just buy more stuff because I had a coupon. This is something that I've been wanting for a really long time, and it is a Mothman poster. I absolutely love Mothman. I think he's adorable. I think he might be my favorite cryptid because I don't think I know of any other cryptids. Is the New Jersey Devil a cryptid? I don't know, but I love him. I love the art depicting him because he's always so cute. So this says Mothman, part moth, harbinger of doom. It's just really cute. So I got it, finally. I'm very excited because, like I said, I've wanted this for a while. There's like a couple of Mothman prints that I've had my eye on for so long, but this one, again, it was kind of like that high quality metallic paper kind of vibe. That's just something that they can do on Redbubble, and it's really not even that expensive. So that is my Redbubble haul. Then I also bought some stuff from Pura Vida. This is another thing you might not know about me. Sometimes people are surprised to hear it, but I'm a huge Hello Kitty fan, and Pura Vida did a little collab with Hello Kitty. So I got some of those. This little bracelet that has a little 3D Hello Kitty on it, and it is adorable. And I also wear a bunch of these little small bracelets a lot, so I thought I would get this one, and I'm gonna just put it on immediately. Oh my gosh, look at how cute she is. Is it focusing? It's not focusing. And then I also got this little Hello Kitty necklace. I am a silver jewelry person, so I got the little silver one. It also has like little red and pink beads on it, and it's just the Hello Kitty face shape. And then I got one more bracelet pack. This one was on sale, and it also says that they donated 5% of the purchase price to the Rainforest Trust. So this is the Save the Sloths pack. So there's a few different bracelets here. I think there's 3. They are super cute. They're really light colors, but obviously the most important is that there's a little sloth on there. I am a big sloth fan. I always say that Ryan is a sloth in a human body, so I feel like I had to get it for him, you know what I mean? Well, I'm gonna wear it, but I got it in honor of him. And then I spent enough money that they gave me a free mystery bracelet, and this is what it looked like. And it's actually really cute because it has this little like arrow on it. It has like yes, no, maybe, and you can spin it. So that was the purchases. And then I did get a PR package from ColourPop that I was very excited about. You can probably guess where this is going, but they just came out with their Legend of Korra collection, and I freaked out when they did the Avatar: The Last Airbender collection, so I was really excited for this one. I actually didn't love Legend of Korra as much. I did think that the products in this collection are really cute, so I'll show you. This is the eyeshadow palette, and it is stunning. This is a Super Shock highlighter. So here's the outside, here's the color of it. So cute. Then they did a couple of lip creams. I haven't opened these yet. I love their packaging though. So this one is in the color Partner in Crime, and it's super dark. And then we have Loyal Friend. Let's see what this one looks like. Ooh, both of these are colors that I love to wear, so I will definitely be using both of these. Oh wow, that's like a really, really light blue. Interesting. Ooh, and this one is Heart to Heart. So it's like a nice deep burgundy color. So yeah, that is my little haul for you guys. And part of my to-do list is that I have to clean up what I've just hauled. Let me write myself a little to-do list. I kind of wanted to do it on paper so that I could cross it off and it'll be very satisfying. So yeah, I guess I'll grab a piece of paper. Hold on. Alrighty, so here is what needs to get done today. Let me write. To do. I hope you guys can't see my handwriting because it's bad. Okay, I have to empty the dishwasher, do the dishes in the sink. I have to put away new stuff, and I do want to hang my new posters. I need to clear the countertop, break down the boxes. I also need to clean the stove. Just generally, I need to tidy the couch area because all of our blankets are just thrown about. So, and I know that this seems like very, like, why are you writing down each small little thing? Personally, when I write to-do lists, I like to write down every single tiny step because then it makes me feel better filling it. I don't actually cross out. I don't know why I said that before. I like to fill in a little bubble next to it, but I find it satisfying to check off things on my list and it makes me feel more motivated. So I try to write it in like very small, manageable steps. I also do have to mail a package, but I don't know if I'm going to do that today, and I also have to wash my hair. But I want to start with this stuff, and then once I do this, then I can revisit the list and start to do the rest of the stuff. By the way, I was just putting away the ColourPop stuff and I realized there's 4 more things in that PR package that I did not notice. And they are multi-chromatic liquid eyeshadow, which is crazy. So there's 4 of them and they're all the different elements. How cool is that? That's so exciting. I've never had anything like these. So you've got fire, water, earth, and air. Love to see it. Okay, back to cleaning. been a couple of hours and I have just been a cleaning fiend. I checked off everything on my to-do list and I also did a little bit more than that. So I cleaned all of the surfaces. I basically cleaned the whole kitchen and living room area, which was very satisfying because it was something that definitely needed to be done. It was very overdue, but I just needed a little kickstart of motivation. So I'm glad I decided to vlog it because I think I probably would have just laid on the couch and watched TV if I didn't vlog it. So today is Saturday and normally we would do our little date night on the strip, but we're not going to do that tonight because there have been signs posted up that are like, beware traffic on Saturday because of Allegiant Stadium. And I just looked it up and apparently the Red Hot Chili Peppers are here, which I'm actually a little sad that I'm not going to. But yeah, so I think we're going to avoid the strip today, but it is actually going to be a beautiful day out. Right now it is 68 degrees, but it's going to be up to 78 degrees, but that'll probably happen a little bit later in the afternoon. So maybe we can go for a little walk. And speaking of walk, I'll give you a little update on my leg. If you missed it, I think it was a couple of vlogs ago, I mentioned that I had some pain in my knee and I didn't know why. I ended up going to a doctor about it and I mean, it was just an injury. I guess I sprained it or something. So I was given a steroid and a brace, which I have been wearing and I've been trying to take it easy lately. But yeah, I mean, the problem is that the internet has always said, and I know it's a joke, but they're always like, oh, after 30, things just hurt and don't work anymore. And I assumed that that was the situation with my leg. So I walked around with that for like a month and it got to points where I was just in excruciating pain, which was awful. So this is your sign. If you're ever in any pain, you should try to go to a doctor and see if it's not supposed to be happening because you're not really supposed to be in pain. But yeah, so I've been taking it easy. I didn't go to the gym for a couple of weeks, which was honestly not my favorite because I definitely rely on those endorphins to get me going. But I did go to the gym yesterday and then I had a rest day, and then the day before that I also went to the gym, but I went for a very short period of time. I was just there for 30 minutes doing very low impact exercises and it wasn't too bad. I wasn't in any pain. I was wearing my brace, so I'll probably wear that if we go for a little walk today. But yeah, I don't want to waste the day. It's so beautiful out and I'd like to get my vitamin D. But yeah, so that's my little health update. I think I'm doing better. The doctor did say if I'm not better after a month, then I can go back and maybe get some steroid shots in my knee. So hopefully I won't have to do that, but I would like to get back into my usual routine because I'm just feeling a little, I don't know, like I feel weeks where I'm just like going a long period of time where I'm not working out. I just feel like a little down, you know, because it just makes me feel better to be active. That's definitely been a little stressful, but I'm hoping we can get back into it. I'm trying to just start with every other day to see how I'm feeling and I don't want to push myself too hard. So hopefully that will be back to normal. Maybe by the end of this coming week, I can start to go back to my regular routine, which is usually 2 to 3 days on, 1 day off, 2 to 3 days on, 1 day off, kind of just depending on my schedule. And also I never work out like insanely hard. I just do moderate exercises. I do very low impact cardio and I don't do any like weight stuff. I just do what I can because I just feel like, I don't know, it feels good. So that's the health update. In terms of the mental health, I feel like I've not been doing great. I don't want anybody to think it's because of what happened last week that I talked about in my last vlog. That is completely separate from how I've been feeling. Honestly, I feel like I've been just overall pretty down for a while now, and it's not for no reason. I feel like I'm dealing with stressors and it's not always stuff that I can share on the internet. There's a couple of things in particular that are going on right now that I really can't share online, and that's just for my own safety. The same thing that's been going on for several months now. And I know that it's annoying that I can't talk about it and that I'm saying it, but I'm trying to convey that I am going through stuff, so I don't want people to be upset if I'm, you know, not putting out content on time, or if something comes up, you know, I want you to know that it's not just me being like, I don't feel like doing it today. It's because I am dealing with stuff, but I can't always share the exact specific stuff that I'm going through. So that's kind of one of the struggles I feel like of being a content creator, and especially having the vlog channel, because I always want to share stuff, but I forget that some things that I share, people that I don't want to see will see. And I'm seeing that that has already happened a lot with my content, especially recently, and it's gotten me into a little bit of trouble. So I can't be sharing all of that detail right now, but maybe, you know, in a few months I can explain more detail of what's going on. But for now, I just have to worry about mine and Ryan's safety, so we can't be sharing that stuff. But yeah, it's just so stressful, and I feel like it definitely brings me down, and there's also stuff going on that makes it harder to create content, which is what I do. So that's definitely not ideal. And I don't know, I just feel like we're going through so many stressful processes right now. I think it's been hard on me. I feel like I react very emotionally to everything. I'm glad that I have Ryan around because he kind of keeps me like level-headed about things. But yeah, I don't know, I feel like I've been really depressed lately. But I'm not gonna let that, you know, affect me too much. Obviously it does affect me, but I'm trying my best to counteract it in every way that I can. So, you know, we're trying to just enjoy our lives and enjoy what we can. And, you know, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful city that we live in, and you know, we're trying to just make it a good time. So because of that, I'll tell you what we're planning on doing for lunch today. You might not know this about me, but I am a big Food Network fan, and Ryan and I watch Food Network a lot. Now that we have cable, we watch it like all the time. Well, that's actually an exaggeration. We watch like 30 minutes of TV a day, and it is Food Network. And we especially like Guy Fieri, and Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives is one of our fave shows. We have seen this one crepe place in Vegas that's been on the show 2 different times already, and we're very eager to try it. We actually went a couple of weeks ago. We tried to drive over there, but there was such a huge line, like out the door line, that we just decided to go somewhere else because we were really hungry that day. Now, knowing that there's probably going to be a huge line because of Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, we are going to go there anticipating a wait, and I'm really excited. So the place is called Crepe Expectations, and it's not like near the strip, it's actually kind of on the outskirts. And then sorry, I just got a really stressful text. This is the kind of stuff that makes me like, it puts me in the wrong headspace. We're gonna do that. We're gonna have some nice savory crepes, and then for dessert we can have some sweet crepes. So hopefully that'll be good, but I'll bring you along. You can be a part of it. And then I guess we'll just see where the weekend takes us, because it's going to be very beautiful weather all weekend. So very excited about that. But yeah, let me bring you along. We are back. We went to the crepe place. It was absolutely delicious. I don't remember what it was called, but I got steak in it, and then it had salsa and guacamole in it, and that was my lunch crepe. And then Ryan got a Greek one, but I don't know exactly what is in a Greek crepe. And then we got to split the bananas Foster. Oh my goodness, it was delicious. And they were also absolutely massive. So yeah, definitely a good spot. We'll go back for sure. So yeah, it is absolutely stunning out. We were sitting outside and it was so nice. So I just want to keep sitting outside. So I think I'm going to just sit out on the balcony and read for a little bit. And then once we've digested, we're going to go for a walk. Day is looking good. Also, I gotta say, this little Hello Kitty bracelet is bringing me so much happiness. She's so cute. I love Hello Kitty. Hello, it's been a while since we last spoke, and I have not vlogged all week because this week was kind of hectic trying to just figure out some stuff that's going on that I will be able to talk to you about soon, don't worry. Once we have everything squared away, we will chat with you about it. I did go to the strip this weekend, very briefly. It wasn't even the weekend, it was on Thursday. We went to the strip to hang out with some friends, and oh my gosh, it was absolutely mobbed. Going from one end of the strip to the other end in my car took 45 minutes, which is insane because it's like 2 miles. And I have been on the strip before when traffic was crazy, but this was by far the craziest I've ever seen. So we didn't end up going there for the weekend at all because I was like, I'm not doing that again. It's actually supposed to be up to 91 today. It's still very early. It's only 70 now, but I did go to the gym. I'm feeling good. My leg doesn't even hurt. I started doing physical therapy last week for it as well. So hopefully that should all be squared away soon. Now I'm actually about to head to another doctor's appointment. This time I'm actually going to an ENT. I'm a little nervous about it. I don't know exactly what is going to happen, but I figured I should just go to a doctor and see the sitch. So I do have a broken nose and a deviated septum. I've had it forever. So if my voice sometimes sounds nasally. That's why, because I can only breathe out of one nostril. And a couple of years ago, I did go to an ENT to check on it and see if I needed surgery. I really didn't want it, and I still really don't want it. But at the time, the doctor told me that I did not need surgery and that I still had 10% use in this one nostril that doesn't really work. And I was really excited about that because I don't like surgery. But it has been getting worse and I'm having such a hard time breathing lately. And I'm also noticing when I edit videos, I'm like sometimes like snorting because it's so hard to breathe. And it's also just been kind of hurting. So I feel like the way that it's been is that it's just slowly getting worse over time. So it's not necessarily age, it's just time. But yeah, I figured I would go back and just double check and see if I do need to get surgery, or maybe if there's like a medication or something less invasive that I can do. So that's what I'm gonna go do today. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to give you an update on that today or even in this vlog because I have no idea what is going to happen. But I feel like I'm always talking about health issues on this vlog channel, but I think that's just something that anxious people have to deal with a lot more because, as they always say, your body keeps the score and stress can cause a lot of sickness. I think that that's just something that we deal with, but I do always get it checked out. And, well, I mean, the leg situation, I didn't get checked out for a while. Yeah, this is just, I guess, a genetic situation. I mean, I feel like a lot of it is probably genetic as well. But anyway, I'm going to go to that appointment, see how it goes. I'll give you an update if I can. And then I feel like the biggest stress is if I do have to get surgery, even if it's just on the inside and it doesn't change anything about the way I look. There are always people in the comments who say stuff like, you look better before. So I do want to reiterate, this is not a cosmetic situation. This is a I can't breathe situation. I'll just lay the groundwork for that. I probably don't need to get surgery, but on the chance that I do, I feel like let's try to be nice. You know what I mean? People on the internet are so mean about the weirdest stuff. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna go to the doctor and then I'll talk to you later. Hello, I am back from the doctor and the prognosis is not great, I'll be honest. But I wanted to show you guys, I just made a stunning smoothie. Priorities, you know? So this, look at how cute this is. It's just a glass that I got in a PR package, but how cute is this? I have chia pudding in here that I made the other day. So I have 2 layers of chia pudding because I thought that would be good and make it look fancy. I don't know. And then I have in between my actual smoothie, which is frozen banana, frozen blueberry, a little bit of ginger, and then almond milk. So I'm gonna try it. I have a matching purple straw. How fun is that? Okay, let's try it. I don't know if I need like a boba straw because of the chia seeds, but the bananas are a little ripe for my taste, but this tastes very good. If you didn't know, I'm fully obsessed with my Ninja blender because it has like a single serve blender thingy, kind of like a bullet blender. I wish you guys could see how pretty this color is of the smoothie. Ah, it's stunning. Okay, I'm gonna go work for a little bit and then I will talk a little bit more about my health update situation. I've been meaning to update you, but I just have not had time because it's just been honestly a little bit crazy. I've also been kind of MIA on YouTube, which is awful, and I've actually had like a bunch of swatches done and ready, but I have not had the energy to do like my intros and outros just because honestly I am struggling a little bit. I don't want to alarm anybody. Everything is like as a whole fine. Nothing tragic has happened. Still love being in Vegas. Still love Ryan. Everything's all good, but you know, there's just like it's little things that are just happening that are just making life a little bit more difficult right now. So yeah, but one thing is I have been struggling, as you could probably tell because at the beginning of this vlog I was like, I have not cleaned the apartment in a while and it looks bad. I have been struggling with kind of keeping my mind and my life a little free of clutter. So one of the aspects of that is that I do not have enough room for my nail polishes right now, and I have been meaning to get a new nail polish drawer from IKEA, and I'm finally about to go do that. So I am going to meet up with Leah. We're gonna go to IKEA. By the way, I know I have a big bruise right here. I've gotten blood taken. Oh, I don't think I even gave you guys an update on my ENT appointment that I went to recently. My nose isn't in great shape and it seems to be getting worse, just like my breathing issues. So they did want to test me for allergies, which is why I have this bruise, because I got blood drawn. But it turns turns out I'm not allergic to anything, so that's pretty cool. But it does mean that we have to do further stuff for my nose, so I have to go get some x-rays and stuff and just see what the situation is. Me just flaunting my bruise. So I'm going to meet up with Leah and we are going to go to IKEA and we're going to get those delicious IKEA meatballs that we absolutely love. Leah's been dying to try the veggie ones. I don't know if she's had them before and she's just like in the mood for them, or if she's never tried them before. But either way, very exciting stuff. And I do need a new Helmer. And then we're also just gonna kind of wander around because IKEA is fun. Hopefully I'll be, you know, feeling good and able to kind of get that situated, put my polishes away, and then I'll be able to film my content, and I can even organize my nail polishes, which is something I've been wanting to do ever since we moved here, which I still haven't done. So yeah, I am trying my best, struggling a little bit, not gonna lie. I'm kind of just in a semi-permanent funk since like 2020, and there are just sometimes when things are worse than other times, and honestly I don't think it's just like stuff in my head. I think it's just because there are bad things going on right now, which is frustrating and difficult. And again, I know I'm being annoying right now. Trust me, I'm annoying myself. I hate not being able to talk to you guys about this stuff, but again, the problem is I love my community and I love talking to you guys and being candid with you about stuff that's going on, but I always forget until I'm like in the moment that everybody that I know in real life also has access to this stuff, and people that I do not like, people that I don't want to know about my life also have access to this stuff. Like people that I would like to never speak to again and never update about my life again can see my stuff. People in professional settings can see my stuff. So there's just like some stuff that you gotta wait. I keep on saying stuff. There's just some things that you have to wait until things are like set in stone or resolved and everything's good, and then you can talk about them. And that's kind of just the situation that I'm in right now, but hopefully in the next month or so I'll be able to really speak about, you know, what's been going on lately, what's been making our lives a little bit more difficult, bless you, what's been making our lives a little bit more difficult. But yeah, I'm going to run out to see Leah and go to IKEA. I'll bring you along. We can see what we get. Most likely gonna be a Helmer. I did look it up online and make sure that it was in stock. It is, we're good, so hopefully they'll still be there. Hello. I feel like the theme of this vlog is me sitting right here on the couch and having a heart-to-heart with you guys. I have not built the nail polish drawer yet. I am hoping that I can get Ryan to help me because he's just been so great at it in the past, even though he hated making the original 6 drawers that I have. So I'm just going to politely wait until he is available and can't make any excuses to not help me. But I started editing this video and honestly, I like don't even want to post it because I hate it. I don't know, I feel like I've been struggling so much over the last few months, honestly, with just, I don't know how to explain it. I guess I've just been feeling really disconnected and I don't know, it makes me really upset, and I hate putting out these types of vlogs where I'm like, stuff's going on, I can't talk about it. And it makes me feel guilty, honestly. I feel guilty, one, that I keep on talking about it but not talking about it. But like, I don't know, but I feel like it's just taking up so much of my mental energy that I just want to let you guys know that I know that I can be better and I know that I can do better, and I'm just not being my best self right now just because there is stuff going on. I don't know. I feel like almost the sense of feeling motivated, like just to you know, put my head down, get to work, do all of my stuff, and then once all the dust settles, like I'm really just looking forward to being able to explain what's been going on. I don't know. I feel like I just kind of miss being able to freely just talk about stuff that's going on. I hate when this sort of thing happens, when it's like I feel like I'm making too big of a deal out of it, of something that's like not that big of a deal. But it's just because I keep on saying like, oh, stuff's been happening, can't talk about it. And I know I feel like I've made mentions of it in the past, like on social media and stuff, just like a little hint of what's been going on recently. So it's not like anything that you guys are going to be blindsided by, I don't think. It's just been like a crazy, weird situation that's been going on to us. And as soon as it's over and we feel safe, it's gonna feel very cathartic, I think, to just spill the beans and just talk about what's been going on. And I'm actually really looking forward to it, honestly. Like at night when I can't sleep, the thing that like keeps me going is I'm like, oh, like when I finally get this off my chest, it's gonna feel so good to talk about. I hate this vlog. For a while I was kind of back and forth on like whether I should talk about it, whether I should not talk about it. I was advised to not talk about it for a while, but once we are out of the situation that we're in right now, I'm most definitely going to be talking about it. Just to, well, I'm sure people are curious. I feel like that's kind of like the main reason, but like I said, I feel like a big part of it for me is like, it's gonna be just such a relief to be able to just explain this nonsense that's been happening. All of this whole vlog, I guess, is just to say, don't worry, I am going to be explaining everything in the next 2 months, which I know is a long timeline, but you know, we got to get out of the woods first, you know what I mean? That's this whole vlog is just me complaining and not being able to explain why, which is in turn probably super annoying for you guys. And I know it's annoying, I know that. I do want to continue vlogging in the meantime though, but I'm gonna try my best to kind of just like focus on what I am doing day to day. So like if we do go to a fun restaurant or making the nail polish drawers, like stuff like that, without being like, and guys, stuff's going on. Thank you for sticking around this long. If you have, I'm sorry again that I know I'm being super annoying. I can feel myself being annoying. It'll all make sense when I explain. I feel like, I always like see comments where people are like, Ryan left her. But no, we're good. Everything's fine between the two of us. We're just dealing with some crazy stuff right now. So everything's safe though, we're good. And as soon as we're like 100% safe, I'm gonna talk about it. So yeah. Again, thank you so much for sticking around. I know this vlog was super annoying. I hope I did give you a little bit of insight as to how I've been feeling lately, at least, just so, you know, I don't want to make excuses, but if you notice that I'm slacking on certain things, like, please know I'm not just being like lazy or, you know, ignoring you or anything like that. It's just because like this stuff is taking up a lot of my mental headspace and also taking up a lot of my time. I have like a few vlogs that I'm very excited to talk about, that being one of them, and then, you know, also just some other exciting stuff that's going on. So stay tuned for that. And like I said, in the meantime, I'll be vlogging about actual fun stuff. So stick around. I love you all. I really, really do appreciate you being here for me, even without knowing every detail. It truly does mean a lot to me. And I feel like a lot of this guilt that I'm feeling is that you guys are gonna be annoyed and like leave because I've been disconnected and a little bit distant lately. But the fact that you guys are sticking around, like it truly means everything to me. So I really appreciate you. I love you, and I will see you in my next vlog. Bye.